Wow, hello. Happy Monday. It's the top of the year. Um, Let me start off by introducing myself. My name is Natasha Poole, and this is my regular life. No fancy backdrop, no fancy music. This is how I get down. Just regular old Tosh. And today I decided to step out on what I know that I have been called to do. This is kind of weird. So I'm kind of trying to figure out like where to look, whatnot. Um, so let me slow down. My heart is beating fast. Um, this page is dedicated to Good Grief. This YouTube channel. This is dedicated to help those that are experiencing grief, and it gives me an opportunity to share my story to those who may be interested. And it is my hopes that it helps encourages, uplifts, and builds someone up in whatever way that you may need or desire. So a little bit about myself. I am a widow woman. Been widowed for almost 5 years. My husband passed in May 2013. That year I also lost 8 family members total. My father and my husband passed 3 months apart. Father passed in February, husband passed in May. And that year was very devastating to me and my family. I'm not the only one included, but I share mine, and everybody can share their story in their time, in the way that they choose. But for myself, that was an interesting time in my life. And that time actually served a powerful purpose. The purpose helped me to figure out what I was supposed to do with my life. And it's so weird because I was 36 when it happened. And if I think about it, if I'm honest, it'll lead me to today's topic. What I want to discuss with you all is I realized that it took me 36 years to figure out what God wanted from me my whole life. And it happened in tragedy. It happened in heartache. It happened in one of the darkest times of my life. And I was speaking with my mother this morning, and we were talking about a few things that were on her heart, And I told her that this subject had dropped in my spirit today, and it was the word scavenger hunt. And I looked it up, and as she was speaking, I realized that it's kind of like what people who lose anyone in their life go through. So if anyone has heard of a scavenger hunt, it is a game, so to speak, where you seek to find different objects. The objects, they work cohesively to go along with a theme or some sort of puzzle, and you are trying to win the scavenger hunt. And this is much like the lives of the people who are in a season of grief, season of mourning. That when you lose a loved one, it starts this scavenger hunt, so to speak. And you're on a search. What are you searching for? You're trying to gather up the pieces of your life. You're trying to figure out what's next. What do I do with my life? Is there anything left for me? Because there's devastation, there is heartache, there is pain. It isn't all joy. It's confusion. You don't know sometimes your left from your right. And this scavenger hunt, it can last a little bit of time. If I'm honest, I've been going through some things. Like I said, I've been a widow for almost 5 years, and I have great times. I have times where things are okay. Times where I feel like, hey, I'm doing this thing. I'm winning. Everything is okay. I can conquer everything. I can take over the world. But then there are times like I had this weekend where I feel like the world is caving in on me. Where I feel like it's dark. where I feel like I don't have any more fights, that I've already gave my last. And it is in those moments where you discover in the scavenger hunt that there is something else, that there is more. And what is the prize in this scavenger hunt? I believe the prize is that you discover you. I'm the prize. Figuring out what is left for me. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? And that is the joy, that I'm finding me, that I'm finding what I'm supposed to do, that I'm finding a new way, a new method. And you find new friends, new loved ones. You make new connections. And that's my child singing in the background. I wanted to, in this channel, I wanted to share my life in the raw. And I'm a mother. I'm a family woman. And I love the life that God has given me. Many trials, many ups and downs through this process. But what you will find is that He leaves you with hope. He doesn't leave you hopeless in this process. And just as much as there are people celebrating across the world, there are also people that are devastated, that are losing people, that are mourning, that are in pain. And that moment that you feel, that pain that you feel, doesn't come to stay, but it always comes to pass. I'm a witness. Joy does come with the morning. It comes with the morning. Not morning, but mourning. It does. God doesn't leave you without joy. He doesn't leave you comfortless. That you are not alone. And that I am here. My hand is shaking because I'm excited. I'm excited to share with you guys. I'm excited to connect with you. I've had in-depth, this is like my baby is discussing grief, helping those all over the world. I have dreams of reaching out and just comforting, just holding and sharing in the pain with other people, because more people need to talk about it. Grief is not an isolated event. It is a season, and everybody will go through this season. Everybody will be affected by grief, but grief should be discussed, because if you do not go through grief in a healthy manner, there are people that go into depression. There are people that leave this world before it's time. And it is my hope that I could be one of the people to help so we don't lose anyone else before it's time. I want to encourage you that if you're watching, I'm going to make videos as often as I can. I want to be here. I want to be a light. I want to be used as a vessel to help spread love. And for you to understand that if He could bring me through it. I was there with 8 children. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to turn, but He brought me through. I'm here. I'm able to smile and mean it from my heart. And you'll be able to do that too. I know you may not understand the path that you're on or where you are right now, but He sees, and He does care about you. You're not alone, and we're going to make it together. It's all about good grief. So I'll see you guys soon, and we'll be talking about things soon. Don't worry if you're in the scavenger hunt. Just keep moving. Keep collecting the pieces of you. Get back to yourself. You can live again. All right, I love you guys. T-Pool. Video 1 done. Thank you, God, for helping me. Thank you all for sharing and coming along for the ride. Let's get it. Bye.